I just want to say something to all new assistants, and probably not even just assistants, but to everyone who's starting a new role. You're starting a new role. Obviously, you're excited. You're giving your best from the very start. You want to make a great impression. Can we just normalize being overwhelmed in the first weeks in the new job? I've just watched a couple of TikTok videos from other creators, and God bless them for highlighting the thing that luckily we're starting this trend now in 2024, at least, not to be suppressing our emotions and general feelings too much in the workplace. Yes, we have to be professional, and there's a clear boundary between being professional and being like a hot mess. But it's really important, and I came to this through my over 20 years of really intensive career. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, and it's okay not to look your absolutely happiest, prettiest, sweetest, best in the moments of overwhelm. When I started the new role, I had a very, very intensive handover period. The first 5 days was like a deep dive straight into the hot action. There was a lot to take on. And the person who was doing the handover for me, she did a brilliant job, and she was so thorough in the handover. She plugged me into every single system, every work stream, all the current affairs, everything. So that was intense. That was intense. And obviously, when it's your day 2 or day 3 in that kind of environment, it can be overwhelming. And I'm not talking about the first week at work when it's like, oh, we'll take it slowly. Today you'll do like HR induction, read a couple of policies, and tomorrow maybe you'll meet with such and such and you'll just discuss what's going on. No, that was like, here is your machine gun, go fight. That kind of battle action. And by the end of the week, the boss was kind of doing the wrap up with me, saying, well, how it was going. I said, yeah, fine, okay. We just did a thorough handover. I thanked my colleague. I said, yeah, I took it all on board. There's a lot to digest. I just need kind of to let it all kind of settle, compartmentalize it, and I'll be fine. And she was like, yeah, I hope you do, because I saw you the other day and you look like really overwhelmed. You look so stressed. And I was like, I was really kind of scared that it would not work out. That, to me, is a red flag. Honestly, that is a red flag, because that shows lack of empathy, lack of managerial understanding, and probably unrealistic expectations. I hired and onboarded hundreds of assistants during my very long career as a manager of a huge secretariat team of over 60 people across 8 locations in a super hectic, high-octane trading environment. And I did lots and lots of these onboarding weeks. And I was always, as I say, always try to be understanding and pace it out for a person and give them space to get on board, get the information, start on the right footing, and just join the work stream at their pace and ramp up. And that was the best approach ever, which worked for my team at least, because that allowed people to settle in, gradually build confidence, and just then go and deliver the best. I would never, ever kind of reprimand a person or poke at a person saying, oh, are you sure you're okay? You look so stressed. And that was not like in a caring moment. Like, are you okay? You look really stressed. Can I help you? Like, is everything okay? No, it was like, you look stressed and overwhelmed. Well, something wrong with you, kind of context. And I just wanted to call it out, to be honest, because I think that's wrong. I don't feel that that's right. And I really want to hear someone's comments if you've been through this situation, because I don't think we should pretend that we are okay in the workplace when we're not okay. That leads to a whole lot of mental issues. That leads to many more mistakes made by that person at work because they're so stressed and they're so kind of that sense of anxiety builds up and leads to mistakes and to wrong decisions and to all things wrong. So I just really want to kind of highlight this and call this out and make sure that if you are in your early stages of any job, you just joined, you're new on a project or whatever, it's okay to feel overwhelmed, and it's okay to show it on your face that you are overwhelmed. And it's okay for other people to see that you need a moment, or you need help, or you just need some space. That is okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. If you had a similar situation, comment below. I think we just need to build kind of a, friendly community and just support each other, because it is tough. It is tough out there. Regardless of how excited we are about starting a job, it's still stressful. And if we don't look after our mental health and our colleagues' mental health, and particularly as managers, if we don't look after the mental health and gauge correctly the state of our employees, we're not getting anywhere, really. Let's go on.